Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy where we age like vampires. And you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house. So just so you guys know, so you guys won't forget, I do personal readings that are private that I can get back to you within 12 to 24 hours. All payments are through PayPal. Make sure that you pay the correct amount below. 1 card for $1, 7-card general reading for $7. You can get more in-depth, the 10, 15, and 20 twin ones if you like. Just check the description for everything that you might want to know about. Also, if you subscribe and you leave a comment on the channel on any video that you like in the month of July or June, you'll win a free tarot card reading in July. Because I'll put your name in the magic your cat because you left a comment and you subscribe. I always like to do a free tarot card reading that's just a collective message for everyone who comes by the chat or might find this later. All my readings are timeless tarots, and what that means is that timeless tarot is good for any time. I also do positive energy exchange, personal mentoring, grief counseling. I can help you with career, money, love, life, twin flame union, manifesting, making your wishes come true, getting your ex back. I get my ex back all the time. You can have him if you like. I do not want him. Please remember that all readings are not, they should never replace professional advice of any kind. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're feeling comfortably numb or you need a suicide prevention hotline number, please dial 988. And please remember that there's always free answers to questions about law of attraction, law of assumption. Hey, Leia, welcome back to the Chammy. It's good to see you. I would jump online before I go work out and before I have dinner and say hi, see who might be around. I'm hanging in there. How are you doing? Right on. What are you doing this weekend? Anything fun? Right on. I'm just doing chores and working mostly. Hey, welcome back, Addison. How are you, dear? Did you know that Addison is like the second most popular name in the world for girls? Yeah, it is. It really is. Oh, okay, great, Leia. Thanks so much for letting me know. I'm so grateful for your donation. I gonna look at that right now. Did you leave your question on PayPal? Let me just pin my not yet. Okay. Well, let me just pin this one last thing at the top of the chat, so at least it will be there, and we'll get straight to your question. Excuse me. Whenever you're ready, I'm here for you. Let me turn off the other call center. Also, maybe tonight we'll test out the new call center. Which seems to be pretty slow. Like, it's so slow that I could probably just leave it on all day and nothing would happen. So I'm just going to sign up for a whole bunch of different psychic networks and chat networks to see if I can get the clients that I'm seeking that are serious about doing weekly sessions. All right, let's get into your reading, Leah. Okay. I always love questions like that because I feel like they truly help you out to figure out, what the next step is to help you take for yourself. Oh, thank goodness. The sun went back behind a tree. I was going blind, you guys. It's a full moon tonight, huh? I better charge my camera. Maybe I'll go ahead and chase it across the sky. I can't remember if I put the video up of the cover song that I did from the Rocketours. If I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. I don't care. But it was a full moon and like a full eclipse. And I wanted to get it so bad on camera. And I chased it from one side of the neighborhood to the other. And then used some of the footage I had from the night photography that I've just done. Well, just as a hobby while living here. I think one night Addison and I also, didn't we were you hanging out with me when I was taking pictures of the moon at some point in time? And it was December or January. It was colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra outside. Okay, Spirit, let's get into what Leia needs to know right now about this specific question as to what are their intentions and future actions towards Leia. Yeah. Colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra, yo. Oh, Spirit, why don't you speak? Oh, finally, Spirit is speaking to us. You got the Ace of Swords, King of Swords. King of Swords being the energy behind the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, it's like as the spirits saying their feelings and intentions are to reach out to you in a peaceful and loving way. You can see there's somebody here who wears it's like their presence is the way they are is it's like they wear a crown. It's not a crown of thorns either. It's this beautiful, like they love themselves, but they also love others very much too. They're very mentally stable as well. It's like they want to extend an olive branch to you and be victorious with you. They have these feelings about you that, maybe they are a king without a queen. And there's something about you that makes them feel ambitious about handing you a crown. This is a sorry, haunted electronics. This is a feather, a plume, and an olive branch. And when you see Spirit's hand giving you, they're offering you this message, they're offering you this information, but it's like it's also already yours. I mean, this is a very ambitious king, ambitious about being mentally wealthy, physically healthy, staying balanced. They're feeling that way about you, ambitious about you in regards to their feelings and their intentions. So we can get a little bit more into it's the Golden Girls. Isn't that cute? I love like 80s and 90s memorabilia, and I always watched the Golden Girls like in their reruns growing up, and I know the stories from the TV show. So like when I come across a card that this is just an example. This is not one of your cards, but this is Dorothy when she went to jail with Blanche and with Rose because they were mistaken for prostitutes scalping tickets. And it's the direct scene from it and everything. There's a couple other cute ones. I think it's funny that Shady Pines is the tower. Another one that sticks out is the Chariot. The Chariot is Blanche all dressed up as a cowgirl going to a rodeo. And that is actually like a real episode all about. Hey, Liz, what's up? So I'm just going to go ahead and put this beautiful Eight of Swords back into the deck. That was not one of your cards, Leia. But I am using the Golden Girls, and I am also using my Liminal Space deck for Oracle cards, like direct messages if I feel like I need to get some direct advice to you today. There's a couple other ones like Sophia as the magician in her red dress. That red dress correlates to like some episode about her love life. And I think it's so funny how like she's always putting a Sicilian curse on someone. Oh, and here's an interesting card. So this person's feeling like, look at this full moon. Okay, this person right now is definitely feeling those full moon vibes. They might even be growing some kind of puppy love for you. They really want to take you out and have a good time. There's also something about you that they know, and they're not sure how they're going to deliver the message here, but there's something about how they feel you are like the alpha and the omega in their life. Like they might be feeling that you are the one in this Fool card, but they also might be feeling like maybe they're a fool for thinking that. They wonder if you're feeling the same. But what's also interesting about this card is there's an actual episode where Rose, this is Rose and Blanche, dress up as cats because they were in the musical Cats at one point in time. And I just found it so amazing. One day I was just watching them, and she comes out in this outfit, and I was like, oh, that explains why they made that particular episode, this particular card as the Fool. The energy, it's so interesting. The energy is proposals. Like, you're walking right into a proposal. Like, this person wants to make proposals. That's their next intention, is to have action with you. Find justice in this situation. Be balanced. Be mentally wealthy. Give justice to the fact that there's something about their love life that they've changed their mind about. In their heart, they're trying to follow the heart. It might even just be a proposal to, have a cup of coffee, and talk about where you guys are at in your love life, in your friendship, in whatever it is that you guys do want. So do you know what you want, Leia? The most important cards here so far, though, I want you to understand, are this Fool and this Justice card. Justice is all about, getting the, turnabout's full fair play. You becoming the best version of yourself, you getting what you deserve, or, bringing a situation that's maybe not been so great, turning it into one that is great, giving you justice, a whole new love story in this Fool card. I feel like it's saying a new love story and bring justice. This person might be feeling that ambitious about getting something like that going. They might not know how to project it without it sounding immature in this Page of Wands. And see, Addison, how you bring in a page and you see that the where you would use the immaturity at. Like, this person knows what they want to say, but they're not sure you're going to take them serious. They don't, because they might be feeling that maybe you think they're immature, or maybe they feel insecure. They're looking for a creative way, though, in Page of Wands. Have you been having any certain issues or situations, any of you really, where you are trying to manifest a specific person, but your ex keeps coming back? Or exes in droves? And you're wondering, why is it that the boogeyman keeps showing up instead of... Okay, so no exes in your life specifically or currently, but are you trying to manifest a specific person? And what about people that maybe you don't feel a connection with, but they still want to try to sweep you off your feet? It's okay to not have any exes in your life. That's perfectly fine. Hey, Cynthia, welcome back to the Chammy. All my exes do not live in Texas, but I am friends with them. It's just like not even a handful of people, but not be entertaining it. I understand. I do understand. Like, it's like, hey, I can be your friend and we can talk, because we've always been friends and talked, but to actually experience a new love story with them, it would be, there's just too much resistance, So I can definitely relate. So this person is trying to find a creative way to tell you what they want. They just don't want to come off as being too immature about it. I'm good, Cynthia. Thanks so much for asking and stopping by tonight. I'm just doing a reading for Leah here. And I was also asking any of the ladies in chat, like if like you're been manifesting your specific person, and instead of the specific person showing up, I mean, maybe the specific person is showing up like in 4D, like dreams, or maybe they're showing up on their or your social media, but not showing up in the way that you'd like them to show up to you. If you're having that experience, but you're manifesting an ex or you're manifesting someone you don't feel like you have a connection with in that way, is that happening to anybody? Is what I'm asking. Is because I have had this experience many, many, many times. Okay, or even with many, many different situations. It doesn't even have to be with SP, or it doesn't even have to be with. It could be with many specific people. It could be with my neighbors, my landlord, the woman at the cash register. The person I'm working with on the phone. Yes, dear. You can always get a reading. It's everything you need to know in the description. So you hope they can be accountable and step up. Yes. So what I started doing was expecting that from everybody. And myself as well. So I have this accountability group that I go to every single day. And what happens in that accountability group is we get together and we make sure that we get together to tell each other whether or not, once a day now, whether or not we finished all the things that we told ourselves we would do or not. And then if we didn't, then we would just say, I didn't do everything I said I would do today. And then, try better later. Maybe that's something that we could all do here together. But I do see, that you are motivated to see what you want to show up as well, but you might be getting a little bit bored in this 3 of Wands and this 4 of Cups, and Spirit's asking you, trust the process, and this King of Pentacles, because this person's feelings for you and their intentions definitely reflect. See the reflection in the binoculars? Like they look like her eyes, right? But really look carefully. It's the reflection of what she's looking out to sea, a beautiful ship, a beautiful sunset. You both want this and are motivated to have this. One of you might be a little bit more forward than the other, and one of you may not be so forward as well. You see one looking, you see the other one kind of a little bit inhibited. Don't pay attention to the meanings of the cards. Pay attention to what's going on in the picture. Okay? He might be thinking and you might be thinking, well, can I really have this? But just know that all these small cards are not as powerful as the actual confirmation in this beautiful new love story and new adventure here in this Fool and this Justice. I think I might have just recently done a reading in regards to Justice, the Justice card. But Spirit asks you to trust in the process, trust in them, trust in yourself. This is already yours in this King of Pentacles. You have all the tools that you need in regards to your thoughts, your feelings, and emotionalizing what you want instead of emotionalizing what you don't want, Leah. You want them to step up and be accountable? Expect it from everyone like I do. And people who've known me for years, they know. Like, I rarely do second chances. Unfortunately, despite being a very forgiving person, in my opinion, it's difficult for me to forgive and forget sometimes. But I've gotten better at it over the years. I'll be real honest. Because it can be so difficult to sometimes understand why somebody that you care about or that you love or that you trust would even fathom making some of the mistakes that they make. But you realize how some people can be so unaware and also so very unable to think for themselves. And yes, Cynthia, you can definitely get a reading, darling. Cottonfly, welcome back to the Chammy. Yeah, so Spirit's saying forgive yourself for maybe sitting around thinking that you can't have it, because there's something about this love story that you want that brings nostalgia to you. It brings some kind of comfort to you. It's something you want because it will make you feel better, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sorry, Haunted Electronics, I'm back. But you've got to remember, you are the beautiful star, the beautiful world, the beautiful cosmos of your reality. The world is in your hands. So I was just going over a video before we started this live about, what's happening when you manifest. Thank you, love 1234. Appreciate your donation. I'll be with you in one moment. Sometimes we tend to forget in life that, what's really true and what we really want, and that it's already working out for us, despite the circumstances of it not showing up or not being able to see it. And I'm going to go more in depth about that in a little bit, but I didn't feel like I would have enough time today until I get back to later tonight after my workout and after dinner. But let me get some direct messages for you, Leia. Because Spirit's not going to tell you that you can't have what you want. Spell it out. Go to this person and say, hey, I blah, 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 whatever it is that you want. And once again, ask them, how do you want to operate around this? And look, Spirit says acceptance is the answer. Accepting that which you desire is already yours. It's not ask, believe, try hard, receive. Okay, Leia? It's ask, believe, receive. I used to be like, yeah, but what about no pain, no gain? Well, sure. You could even apply that whole, method of health and wealth to this as well. The weight will make you stronger, but don't sit around on the couch bored waiting for it to happen, because it's already yours. Start serving it. Start serving it in your feelings, serving it in your actions, serving it in the things that you say. You know what I started practicing more of over the last 6 weeks is a gratitude rant. And every time I got upset or pissed off or, felt broken, I just would start wrapping it in my head. And then it just got better. And it's kind of like my security blanket now. And I'll just start ranting about what I'm grateful for. Butterfly dreams. So if you're dreaming about your specific person, know that is Spirit showing you, and even your subconscious showing you that you have impressed upon your subconscious that this is really something that you're finally accepting as yours. Once your thoughts and feelings have accepted it in a dream, I really feel like that's the point when you've manifested it. And you should be getting excited about the manifestation itself. But remember, the desire is just as important, Leia. The feeling of the desire is just as important as the desire. But the feelings that you have for the desire are just as important as the desire. All right. It takes a curse to break a curse. And what breaks a curse? True love's kiss. So give it to yourself. Okay? Please. Because in my fucking reality, you've got what you want. Do you have any questions, Leia, about this reading? And if you don't have any questions, but you think of some later, make sure that you email me, okay? Yay, the mailman's here, and that means that my gifty treat from Law of Attraction Solutions should be in that mailbox. I feel like Spirit's saying, yeah, you will have a balanced dynamic, okay? And it starts with you, all right? The moment that you start feeling that it's impossible, the moment that you start feeling like he might be, like you start thinking about a third party, you start thinking about maybe another woman, you start thinking bad about yourself or something, like maybe you're not pretty enough, rich enough, strong enough, happy enough, perfect enough, you just turn your back on those feelings, okay? And just give yourself a hug, try to calm yourself down. It's okay to have a meltdown, it's okay to freak out, it's okay to have a bad day, it's okay to not even believe in it, all right? What's important is feeling it, that it's already done. Like, hey, I just know that this is. And you can train your mind, train your brain, train your thoughts, and train your feelings as much as you want by scripting, manifesting to help you get into that feeling. But remember, you're the one that once you emotionalize those feelings, whether they're good or bad, it's possible that they will manifest. Like, here's an example real quick before I go into Love's reading. So my roommate, he got jury duty, right? Poor guy. We've been best friends for 15 years. This guy always gets jury duty, and then they always put him in the group that gets kicked because they know how he feels about cops. But several times he's had to go down there and remind them. But he always gets jury duty like every 6 months. It's ridiculous. But it's because he talks about it and bitches about it and emotionalizes it, and it happens. Yesterday, I just put the jury summons there on his desk, and he wasn't home. And this morning he walks in and he's like, I was just talking about this last night to somebody. I'm like, well, there you go. You emotionalized a thought and a feeling that you don't like and didn't want to go into. So you manifested it. There's proof. Oh, no, you can't manifest that quickly. I'm like, yes, you can. Yes, you can. So, and I thought it was so interesting because this is somebody who taught me that I was manifesting. That's my precious doggy barking. Yes, love. That's the little old lady bark from Ruby Dooby Doo. It's so cute. Oh yeah, yeah. So go easy on your thoughts and feelings about it. Be tender with yourself about your thoughts and feelings, guys. Okay. I could hardly get through a day without crying before I met my mentor. And to sit in the house all the time where someone who was like my best friend stole something from my mom, and because my mom didn't have that medication, she died. And that was very difficult for me. And after that person got out of jail, they kept leaving sympathy pizza and Lysol on the porch, and she moved 10 minutes away, and it was just so uncomfortable. Now I don't even care, because I know how to de-manifest her instead of manifesting her through my fear and emotionalizing my fear because of her. Now, if I could just figure out, why ask why? How about that? Who cares? Let's get into Love 1, 2, 3, 4's reading. Nobody wants to hear about my pathetic bullshit love life. I'm kidding. I don't think that way or feel that way anymore. All right, Love 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to look at your questions now on PayPal. Hey, Daddy. Is there a package for me?
Yeah.
Can you spray it and bring it here? Please. Please. I don't want any of the bills.
Huh?
I don't want any of the bills.
Bills?
Yeah.
I don't know, some people they give you.
I don't think there's any bills today, though.
Want to give you some garbage.
Yep, they want to give me credit card after credit card after credit card. And maybe I should just get all those credit cards and then not spend them. That's probably not smart though either. Because they will close them on you if you don't spend them, even if it's just $10 a month, and that's not good.
Somebody said it was Christmas card.
Oh yeah, no, that's his birthday card. Spirit, what does Love 1, 2, 3, 4 need to know right now about her specific person's feelings in regards to love and like? Can you bring me that package?
No, I just prayed.
All right.
Finish, okay?
All right. I'm going to go get that package right after we're done with this, and then we'll open it up and see what's inside. Robert Zink and his wife made me a very special perfume. And I'm just excited to share it with you guys and also to see what it smells like. I always dreamed about making my own perfume. That's an interesting equation here. So you know that this person that loves how you take care of yourself, the way you look, they love your lifestyle. Okay. And I feel like they do love this adventurous person that they find you to be. Emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. They really like that you're balanced. That you can take care of yourself that well. I feel they do serve the idea of giving you their crown and sword. I think that all these cards point towards yes, this is some kind of falling in love thing. And the energy behind it is this Queen of Cups. This is all about feeling very sensitive about love. I wouldn't say that these are light cards. I would say these are more movement cards towards the love in general. You're definitely feeling something that's not just like. I feel like if it was just like, let me show you that just like card. Okay, just give me a minute. This is a just like card, I feel. This Three of Cups. I think this is a just like kind of card. When this card comes up, like this is how he literally sees you. It's this beautiful lady who just has it. Okay. Another thing that would maybe just be like next to learn tarot with Stormy. Another like would be, this could very well also be just a like, where is she? Temperance. But these are not your cards. Okay. All right, dear. So let's get back into the cards that are your cards. I know that was a lot of cards on Joji, but I need to clarify that stuff. Because this is your specific person, and I know it's one, if not the most important thing to you, because it's your heart. Let's find out about the next time you see. Definitely movement, girl, with this Chariot. Let's get into what you need to know about that third question, or that second question, actually. Then we'll go into the Oracle deck when we get into the whole purpose and the interests and the insights on the cultivating, okay? I know what you mean. Aww. It's like Spirit saying this union is blessed. They will definitely self-reflect what it is inside of you that you want as well. If you want something spicy, you want something nasty, it's like Spirit saying, here it is. Okay? Get your horny on. This could happen tonight, the next full moon. It will happen between now and the next full moon, maybe. But I feel like it's going to be in the not too distant future here. Sure, dear. So what you want is on the third question. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, sure. I always like to, if I can, do a couple of extra cards. We're only on card 6, so. Oh, and just so you know that the energy in behind that judgment is the Five of Swords reversed. They don't want any conflict with you. They just want to have, this connection that they're feeling deep with you in this Judgment card. Many people think that judgment is about and it can very well be about someone being judgmental. But in this case, you see the angel praising the people praising the angel. It's so etherically beautiful that I just feel like it's going to be something that's blessed by Spirit, not something that you'll be judged for. Does that make sense? Like, it's not judgment in that way. It's very different in regards to feelings of judgment. Could be, once again, like I said, self-reflection. You've got this Vision card and this Love card here. 2 of Wands and 2 of Cups. Once again, confirming that in regards to that situation, if you guys do decide to do that in your next visit with each other, share your vision of love. It's just your destiny, okay? So that was the Wheel of Fortune. Splitting the deck here, cosmic fuckery. So I feel like, what is your true purpose? To unfuck the cosmic fuckery. There's something here that you're supposed to do that's special, not only for people, but maybe this planet. Only you would really know what that means. I mean, are you some kind of mad scientist that the world needs right now? Spirit, what should love 1, 2, 3, 4 be cultivating? What direct messages can you give in regards to that? Eureka, playing God. And then I see that you're here. Spirit says that I'm glad. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if you're a thespian, but are you a thespian? You're a thespian too? I don't feel like this literally means like you're playing with people's hearts and minds or thoughts. I feel like it's about your manifesting, about you becoming a master manifester, manifesting your eureka, helping others manifest their eureka. You help me every day manifest my eureka, okay? This is your gift. I see that you're here and I'm glad. This is so cosmic. This is so powerful. So I don't know you that well, but maybe there's something Spirit's trying to convey to you about helping others through your art, through your work, through your words, through your knowledge, through your, okay, creative. Okay, well, there you go. You know what this means. Okay, manifest it. I know it's a few more cards than 7, but it's all right. I know that you'll always come back and visit. So really do something special with that creativity. I was thinking today, you guys, that I wish I'd started the whole YouTube thing a lot earlier, doing the lives and doing the tarot, or at least doing the 2 years that I did IGTV lives. I wish I had done them here with my music. Because since I started the lives and came back to my YouTube with my music and my tarot, you know, and anything that I might think that's creative to share with you guys, I feel like I'm thinking differently about my life. I'm thinking and feeling not so stuck. Like, you know, maybe I can make just a simple dream come true, you know, to have the security of knowing that I can take care of my dad and I. Oh my gosh, hi Nikki Bear. What are you doing, honey? Just got home. Girl, it's so late there. Where were you, my love? And love 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have any questions about this reading, please feel free to ask. Or if you don't right now, but you think of some later, just ask me and email me later. I'm here for you. Where, darling? Did I miss it? What was it? Oh, yeah, we had talked about that yesterday. Did you rewatch it? Did you rewatch what we talked about yesterday? Yeah, I guess I did not see the other question, love. Miss Howie. Just see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. Spirit, what is the energy again behind the whole in the spotlight thing soon? Oh, Nikki, love, I'm okay. Being victorious with all that you choose to do in your life. Maybe there's something that somebody's going to bring to the table where they've picked you specifically to carry on in some kind of journey or some kind of scene that's just going to play out in your life that just makes it all better. I think it's interesting how you're talking about spotlight and then there's like this light shining around the tip of the sword. And it's interesting because like maybe it's something that your specific person might help you with or encourage you with or support you massively with to help you stay balanced through it. You were drunk yesterday. That's okay. I was drunk in spirit. Yeah, Nikki, I'm okay, love. I got my iced coffee. I got my lightly salted pistachios. I got my drinky treat. And I got you. Thank you, love1234. I appreciate it. I appreciate your donation and your time and your fun readings and questions. Let's see, what time is it? So I'm going to jump off here to get a walk in because, I gotta lose this fatty liver. I'm kidding. I don't have a fatty liver. It's fatty ass. No, I really need to work out today. I have not done anything but dishes and been lazy all day. I just went for a drive with my car, tried to go see the mechanic to get it fixed, but I think we're just gonna do the transmission oil change out here in the yard and try to add a video about it to the encyclopedia of YouTube. So according to this Pilates thing that I'm thinking about trying out, because I'm on the paleo diet now where I don't eat any processed foods. According to their calculator, I will lose the 35 pounds I need to lose by January, but I'm going to try to do that a little bit faster because the human body can actually lose 2.5 pounds, a week safely, naturally, like just by cutting back on certain carbs and sugars, which I don't eat sugar, but I maybe was eating too many carbs. But so if I take 4 weeks and I lose 2.5 pounds a week, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 8 pounds. I might be able to just get, fit at least by the end of summer. And then move somewhere where it's summer all the time. And then I feel the same way, Liz. I might take a nap and not go out and walk either. But I know I won't. I know I'm going to have to walk at least. I did sleep in a little bit today. I probably should, if I see my neighbor, go give her a hug because I think she was screaming again when I woke up this morning, poor thing. And I'm not sure what's going on. Like, I just hope she's okay. So I'm going to do a collective message real quick, and then I'm going to log out, and I'll be back. I'll be back in a couple hours because I want to talk about manifesting your SP, manifest, and why it is that we might be manifesting one person and then the opposite of what we want shows up. And I want to talk about a couple of different interesting money manifestation things that have happened to me. I mean, I haven't won anything, but everybody knows that, like, I always like to throw down a couple bucks when I really feel like just in my gut that maybe I need to just play the lottery for fun. Sometimes I'll do it. I noticed some of the manifestation techniques I was trying also have worked a little bit throughout the week, and I just wanted to share some of that stuff. It might help somebody else. So I'll be back later with the manifesting mentoring session on some new topics that we haven't talked yet about here in the channel. Maybe Addison will be around. Maybe Liz will be around. Maybe Nikki will be around. I don't know. Maybe Love will come back. And maybe y'all will share your stories with anything that might have happened recently that you thought was interesting in your manifestation journey. Me too. I hope she's okay too. So just doing a collective message. This is a timeless tarot reading, which means that it's good for any time you find it. Spirit, what do we all need to know about tonight in the not too distant future, tomorrow? Okay, that was face down. Hey, love, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you still there? This is so interesting. So I like to call this the pirate card, but I really believe that 7 of Wands is about taking action in that which serves you tonight, tomorrow. If it's a nap, it's a nap, Liz. If it's calling your SP, love, call your SP. Nikki, if it's having some more barbecue, it's having some more barbecue. If it's staying up late with me and doing cards, that's good too. Do something that makes you happy and that's fun tonight. Shit, dress up like a pirate if you want. I know I'm going to, if I'm not already. But just have fun. Just have fun. 7 of Wands I always find it to be such an interesting card. Might be a good night to also call friends, call family, catch up. It also, protect your ecosystem if you're feeling triggered. It could mean that as well. It could also be saying love is a battlefield. I also feel that way about that card. That love is a battlefield. Addison, welcome back, darling. Yeah, but I'm getting ready to log out to go for a walk and make dinner. But I am going to be back soon. And let me see how much time's on my phone. I'm at 34%. Maybe you can go for a walk with us on the phone on Instagram. But yeah, I'll probably be up late because I need to work. I sat here this whole time and not gotten one call in the call center. And I want to test my call center. My new one that I have. So maybe we can do that. I know I want to talk about some more manifesting stuff that has been on my mind. Oh my God, it's a dragonfly. It's so beautiful. Does anybody have any questions before I log out? Interesting. I found a dead one once, and I put it in a piece of organite, and I gave it to JW. Gosh, I hope I get some calls too. I kind of feel like addicted to helping people with this stuff. I kind of feel like I'm not getting my fix. I know that sounds absolutely bonkers, but And you know, another thing I did a cover song of a song that him and Brendan wrote together. But I don't know if I ever published it to YouTube. So I'm gonna check. And maybe I'll share it later, guys. That's okay. I understood what you meant, darling. I knew what you meant. Wish I could stay out here for a little while longer. But I gotta go for a walk before the sun goes down. It's imperative. And it'll probably be dark by the time I get back. So, but I don't know. Maybe if I could find the right lighting, I would stay out here later and do a live outside late in the evening. But I gotta have the right lighting. Yep, love dragonflies too. I wonder if I have a shirt with a dragonfly on in there I could wear tonight to bed. I think I have pajamas with dragonflies on them. Addison, were you here when I asked about when you're manifesting your SP and XSPs or an ex or someone from your past, or people show up from your past that you don't want to show up? You ever had that experience? Anyways, we'll talk about it more later. I don't want to confuse people who like skip to the end and they're looking for, That's really cool. Oh, okay. All right, I'll be back. It's 8:17. Hopefully I'll be back before 10. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Kalanita.